Okay guys, we are almost there. We have an animation for right hand and we are showing it nicely. Everything looks fine. And the next thing is we need to update the context variables from leader because the follower is gonna need it. So let's go to our animation blueprint. I will put it near to my level because we will be editing this often. So here let's create a new function which does these things. Let's call it like update from leader. So basically what's gonna happen here, I will get my holding hand context and let's get our players. So here I have leader and follower. So actually basically I need to get the bone transforms, like location and rotation. So the things are gonna get some a bit complicated here, but I will do my best. So for example, am I a leader? So I will get the leader and I will try to get bone transform, which is gonna come from mesh. And then as you can see, there's some transform space. I can select component, world, actor, what these are mean. So for example here, this guy is somewhere around 950 or like 1380 something, which is the current position. So if I try to get the right hand position for this guy, if I get it in world coordinate, in world space, then this right hand position is gonna be closer to this value because my actor is already here. So if I go to actor position, if I try to get in actor perspective, then it should be almost 0, because from actor's perspective here this location is 0. So about the other things, which were component and parent bone space, is related to other things, but these are the most important things for us because I will use actor world space initially, because in later on we will have to some offsets to fine-tune where this hand is gonna stay for the follower. So that's why I will get an actor world space initially, but let's split this structure. So we need to work with location. So we have a leader here. Actually, let's create a pin somewhere around here because we will be calling this. So probably I will do some operations with it and then I need to change it to the world position because I need to set the target value for follower. So I need to convert it to the world space first so I can convert back from a follower's perspective. So I will call it transform location. So I need a transform which will be my actor's transform. Get actor transform, and also let's create a pin somewhere here and let's connect it. So here I get a world based transform and then I need to change it back from for my followers perspective. So but here there is something that we need to understand before converting it back, because we cannot use actors transform for follower. So we will be using this target hand location in control rig. So the control rig has no idea about this world, and the only world that the control rig knows is the armature world. So the armature world will be a global space for control rig, so has no idea about this world. So for example here, as I mentioned before, this right hand position in actors space is going to be somewhere around 0, almost 0. Let's, for example, it has some y axis and maybe some small z or whatever, but I need to set this value for follower. So follower is going to use this value in control rig, but for control rig I need to set it as armature system. So what is armature system? Armature system starts from 0 from here somewhere for the actor, for this mesh. So here in this case, if I use actor world space, then it is not gonna make any sense. It will be wrong. So I need to convert back from this value, because this is a world position from now on, and I need to change back from the armature, the root bone transform space. So what I'm gonna do, I will get bone transform from follower, and this bone will be a root bone, and I will change it to root, and also it has to be in world position. And then I will just create a new pin here, and I can inverse transform location, and then I can connect this guy to here. Now actually this value will be a correct value for my follower to set it from control rig. So actually let's get it somewhere around here, and then I need to set the variables. I think I don't have any function in the context, so I will go to my holding hand context. Let's create setters for it. Set target info, and here basically what this function is gonna do, it will set my hand target location and hand target rotation. Oh, the set is disabled because I clicked wrong to blueprint read only. It should be a private like all the other variables. Okay, then I can set this holding hand rotation together. Let's compile and save it. Let's go here, and now actually I can drag this context and I can set target info. So the returned value will be hand target location, and we need rotation as well. So let's think about what the rotation will be. Initially, probably we will need to play around to find the correct rotation for the follower's hand. But for now, let's get the normal world rotation from the leader. So I will just copy this one, because instead of transforming and inversing transforms, I will just copy and paste this one, because still I will be getting. Actually, I forgot to set the hand the bone names. So here actually I need to get the right hand bones. We can go here and search with hand, and it should be hand R. I will copy the bone names, and I will go here, I will paste here, I will paste here. So here it is from actors transform space, and here will be world transform space, and here I will get rotation, and also I will inverse transform rotation with my followers root bone. And also this initially it's a rotator value, so I need to change it to quaternion, and I can connect it. Actually, even I can just connect it and it will do the conversion automatic for me. Actually, that's basically it, and just I need to connect these guys. Actually, before testing it, actually we cannot test it because we don't know the values. Actually, before inversing this transform location, actually we can debug some kind of sphere in our world to see if the location is really correct. There's a draw debug, let's say sphere. I think it should be fine, and it requires a center value. This is a world position, so this here will be a world position. I will connect to center, and also let's connect it to here. I will just get this one and I will put it here first and then here. But the radius is too much, let's put it like 5, and duration let's put it 0.1, because this is gonna be called many times. Let's compile and save it. Let's go and play. For example, if I go to near here, nothing happens because we didn't check, we didn't call this function overall. So let's go to our this event graph. So we are updating, so when to call this update from leader method. So in this case actually the I don't want to put it in update animation, because I want to set these values when the animation is rendered, because we can set the values after it is evaluated for follower, and when the follower is gonna do its updates, then the new animation frame will be rendered. So that's why I will call this function after post evaluate animation, event blueprint post evaluate. So but I will call this function only if I am a leader. So I will get I am a leader, I will create a branch filter, I will connect, and I will call this update from leader if I am a leader. So let's compile. Now it is working. So let's go and play now. If I go to near to this guy, and as you can see, there's a sphere in the right hand, and which is fine. And here I am a leader, and then I have a sphere in my right hand, which is actually correct. We can remove these functions from now on, just to make sure that everything is working fine. We can remove this, and I can connect these guys to here now. Let's compile, and I think let's go and check what we have done. Actually, we have updated the context by leader and set the required variables in the context. And the other part will be creating an icuric for the follower. We are going for the followers, and I think it's better to cover in a different video. So let's see you there.